is Judge Carruthers in the basement?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go down and see.
All right, thank you. And then I'll try to get in touch with the doctor as well. All right, if anyone is ready, let me know. Anna, do you have an update on the?
I have an update for Judge. I called the detective and she provided me with the copy of the axon of everything she had. She said there may be some stuff that was archived that's going to take longer to show up. And I cross-checked it. There are a few things that are uploaded as of this morning at like 3 o'clock in the morning, but there is not everything she sent me yet.
Okay, so has she already uploaded it in the system?
She's tagged it all. So
Okay.
she said it could just take time.
All right.
Copy of what she sent.
All right, so we'll just wait for Mr. Del Cuarto to come back and we'll finish with his hearing. All right, thank you. Yes. Sure, and thank you for coming down to help out.
Yeah, of course, no problem at all. My dog will finish it. It's just that.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. What can I say?
Oh, when is your paper due from me, your evaluation? Okay, all right, I'll get it done by Wednesday. All right. Oh, and Deputy Mejia, have they already asked for their clients?
Yes, they're okay.
All right, thank you. Yes.
There was a case, Amanda Christian. We basically had sentencing and the court had asked if you guys could inquire as to whether the complaint was okay with the removal of GP.
Yes.
And she had responded back in that top email that she would prefer to stay on.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any recommendations for what to do next, but I know that you had asked me to look.
All right. So what we can do, the defense attorney, if they want a hearing on it, we'll have a hearing.
Okay.
Yes.
I will file this away then.
Yes.
Until that moment.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Who's the defense attorney on that?
It is Susan Lucas.
Yes, just ask her if she wants to have a hearing on it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Andrew? Anna said that she has some information. And we're not on the record yet. If you all just want to confirm the information you have.
Bias. 91 that uploaded, and I believe the shortest video from the body cam of Officer Ennis is uploaded. Everything else had not made it yet, so I asked her, you know, how long it took. And she said, well, some of my archives would take that longer. And I'm assuming it's, so this is, I don't think the video has to be discovered. So this, I think, is going to be the head. And then there were more Officer Dennis that were so I'm assuming that that's where the last is. So this one's for you. And then I'll put that.
All right, so you ready to continue with your hearing?
Sure, Judge.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
No.
And if you all want to do it from a seated position, you're more than welcome, or if you want to come up here.
That's still, Judge.
All right,
I'm gonna make it simple.
okay. Just let me know when you're ready and we'll go back on the record.
Alright,
Set. All right. Want to hear what they're saying. All right. Watch out, watch out. The door. Go to the left. Go on the top chair over there. Go to the top row.
okay, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, we're going to go back on the record. Did you have your client come up?
Yes.
We're going to go back on the record in 2023 CR 0787, State of Texas versus John Albert Sanchez. Can I have the parties re-announce for the record, please?
Anna Ochoa Nelson for the state.
Andrew Del Cueto for Mr. Sanchez.
And are you Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so where we left off on this hearing is the court asked the state to call a witness and find out where the discovery was or what was uploaded, what was not uploaded. State, for the record, can you give an update on that?
Yes, Your Honor, I did reach out to Detective Cardenas. She did inform me that she had tagged all of the items in the Nicholas Ojeda case with the JN number associated to Mr. Sanchez's case. She did inform me that she thought that some of the items may take time and may not all come over right at once. After speaking with her, she did send me a copy of the Axon sheet that was generated by her showing that she had tagged the items. I did cross-reference it with what was currently uploaded on Veripic, our digital discovery system. And there were things tagged on this sheet that were not yet uploaded. However, there were several items to include pictures and 911 call. It seemed to be files that were lower in size that did make it through on the system. I show upload date of 11/14 at around 3 o'clock in the morning that those came through, Judge. There are some outstanding items that may take longer to come over, notably on the Axon sheet that the detective provided to me. 4 videos, I believe, that are about an hour in length. Those may take more time to populate, Judge.
All right, so what is the deadline for all of this to populate to be able to be accessed by the defense? And I know some of it may be sensitive.
Sure.
So how long before that's done?
She did not know about how long that would take, Judge. I would be shocked if it were not in there in the next day or so.
All right, so it's already been, are you telling the court it's already been, from what you know, it's already been uploaded? We're just waiting for it to download?
So
For
it's
want of
been
better term.
tagged in the SAP digital system to automatically transfer to Mr. Sanchez's JN number in the e-discovery system.
Okay. All right, and then defense, I'll let you continue with your argument, or if you want to address that, you can.
Maybe a third of what she said is what we've been asking for since May
Okay.
22nd
Okay,
of 2022. Okay, then there's a hearing held with Brittany Mitchell. And I told the judge, I understand that on the 14th, they have that as the day for final compliance, right?
Mhm.
But I want to be very clear of what we're still missing. And if you go to page 4, line 12 through 25, and then page 5, line 2 through 14, we give a very specific list again, probably for the 10th time. And then I put, most important thing in this case is a cell phone dump that we have not received. And this is Mrs. Mitchell's response back then, so a month ago. She says, the cell phone dump, I was there, I was back and forth between the detective and myself on this. She was of the opinion that she did not have to give it because she didn't see anything on it. However, she said that she submitted it. Raymond Angelini, she doesn't get to have that opinion. Ms. Mitchell, I know she has submitted a copy to her office. It has not made its way to me, so I would need to look for it this afternoon. I am in the process of working through that.
all right, and this cell phone dump, is this the cell phone that belonged to the defendant? All right, because we were here on September 28th, and there was an outstanding download. And at that time, the issue was, they were saying it was password protected. And then the defendant said, I will give you the password. And then everybody said, then that will be easy. That's what I have on the docket sheet that I wrote down. That's what you all told me.
Sure, Judge, and I want to clarify because they had the password back in 2022. And I put very clearly, Judge, that is exculpatory information.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is, and I'm tendering to the state, and I'm tendering a copy to the court, which is Defense Counsel 15. That's a transcript. Defense Counsel 16. Every single time you, the tribunal, have ordered the state to produce this information.
Yes.
Every time that we've gone. I tendered a copy to the state. I'm now tendering a copy to you. So Judge, on the date of offense,
Mhm.
they submit a warrant for the cell phone. They pick up the cell phone. The warrant is defense exhibit number 17. A copy has been tendered to the state. They take custody of the cell phone. Defense exhibit number 18. And this is what makes it exculpatory. I apologize. I know that you can only see the indictment. You know very little about the facts of this case.
Mhm.
In order for me to explain why it's exculpatory, I have to show you at least part of the police report. I'm not trying to taint your opinion on this particular case.
All right, any objection?
Can I see what you're?
Sure, I've said I'd give you.
Judge, I don't have an issue with you taking it.
Okay.
And I've red boxed the important part, but if you'll note, on May 23rd of 2022.
Oh, if I could see
Yes, Judge.
what you, and this is marked as defense exhibit number 18.
And I've tendered a copy to the state and I've tendered a copy to the court. The code.
Just one
08
second, I need to read it first. All right. Well, I know that defense exhibit number 18 is saying that the code was given, and it appears that the code was given on May 23rd, 2022. But what I'm telling parties is, according to my docket sheet, and I write everything down, February 14th, discovery was what was needed was DNA, phone, CPS records. March 21st, that's not related to you as attorney. April 6th, Sanchez's phone, co-actor's record. That's what the discovery issue was needed. So that was his phone. At that time, nobody informed the court that the password to the phone was available for the state. Nobody told the court. I see it's in the police report, but what I'm telling everybody is nobody told the court there was a password issue at that time. So then, just a second, counsel. And then we have other dates in between. And then on September 28th, we still had the outstanding phone download. And Miss Mitchell was saying, well, they're still trying to get into the phone, something with the password. And that is when, first time for the court, not what's in the police report, but the first time in the court, counsel, it was stated by the defense, yeah, give them the password. And those were the exact statements. And Brittany Mitchell said, oh, okay. So I didn't have this at the time. Defense exhibit number 18 saying that the password to the phone, already they should have had access to it because it's in the police report dated May 23rd.
Yes.
Well, May 23rd, 2022. So just in regards to the court, the first time the court knew about the password and the defendant's willingness to give the password was September 28th, 2023. So I just want the record to be clear about that. But I understand what's in defense's exhibit number 18.
And what makes it exculpatory, Judge,
Mhm.
is because also in defendant's exhibit number 18, she says, the complainant says that he's taking pictures of her buttocks.
Mhm.
That is clear from the police report.
Mhm.
And then Brittany Mitchell makes a representation from Detective Cardenas that there's nothing like that in the cell phone.
Okay.
That
Well, who
falls
makes
under
a representation that there's nothing like that in the cell phone?
Brittany Mitchell in the transcript in front of Raymond Angelini.
All right. So do you all not have does the defense not have the download?
We don't have the download.
So why does the state have the download according to the transcript, but it has not been turned over to the defense?
So Judge, the download of the phone is a Blu-ray disc that was logged in from Detective Cardenas on October 10th of 2023. It was in the office. It didn't make it to me. I had to go down to the 4th floor today and find it myself. So I did retrieve it this morning. I do have it and they do need a copy of it, Judge.
All right.
Judge, my client has been under the stench of this case
I understand that, but it hasn't been set for trial yet.
because they haven't been ready. How can they be ready if they haven't tendered discovery?
Mhm.
How can I be effective under Article 1, Section 10 of the Texas Constitution, under the 6th Amendment, under the 5th Amendment? How can I cross-examine, prepare? How
Oh,
can I
no, they're going to
compel?
give that to you today.
Judge, all I'm saying is that's great.
Mhm.
So if I'm falsely accused, because I'm innocent until proven guilty,
Mhm.
then it's okay. I mean, they can wait 8, 10, 12 settings, and all this time, somebody is saying, you have raped a child. I would rather represent a murderer in front of a jury than this case. And he's been dealing with that stench since May the 22nd
Mhm.
of 2022.
Okay.
What gets him back that time? They should have had this stuff at the inception, at the indictment. We've been asking it. It's always been in the state's possession.
Mhm.
What excuse besides whoopsie do we get to give this man back all those months, year, at least over a year, that he's been under this oppression of this criminal accusation?
Is there something back from the jury?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, is it a verdict?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it, Judge.
All right. Just give us a moment. Just have a seat. We'll take your matter up.
Get all this to copies.
Oh, no problem. Yes. Yes.
He's out, he's stepped out for about 5 minutes when we got there, but they have a number to call the officer. If you get that far, I have an opening tomorrow. I don't expect, I've been here before, I don't think this is gonna stop the proceedings. I think the only one to be different is after, you know, it's fine, then the jury report would put out evidence, but obviously, I know Judge Brothers would probably know instantaneous, this is field more than anybody.
Yes.
But I think that's.
All right. We will see where we are. And then once we do the verdict, I'll give them a break.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. So everyone, I've been informed that there is a verdict. I understand that sometimes emotions run high in criminal cases, but whatever the verdict is, there's to be no outbursts. If there is, whether you are a witness or not, you will not be allowed back in this courtroom. Does everyone understand? And everyone needs to make sure that their phones are on silent. And state, if I could see y'all in defense, if you could come up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're ready.
All right, for the hearing.
All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that a verdict has been reached. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and is that verdict unanimous as to all counts?
Yes.
All right, if you'll hand the verdict form to the deputy, please. All right, it appears that the verdict form is in order. If the defendant will please rise. All right, count one reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Vernon Dixon, guilty of the offense of murder as charged in count one of the indictment. Count two reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Vernon Dixon, guilty of the offense of unlawful possession of a firearm as charged in count two of the indictment. Count three reads, we, the jury, find the defendant, Vernon Dixon, guilty of the offense of tampering with physical evidence as charged in count three of the indictment. You may be seated. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
The defense would respectfully request to have the jury poll.
All right, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do, and I know we have alternates in the box, and the alternates were not a part of the deliberations. So jurors, I'm going to ask you if this is your verdict to each count. And if it is your verdict, if you would say yes. Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? All right, thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a brief break and then we will bring you back in. So Deputy Mejia, if I could still have the alternates separated, please. All right, everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, so with regards to phase two, defense and state, we had a discussion off the record. So I'm going to see about taking care of that. And if you all could meet me in the back while I make those phone calls. All right, do you need to speak with Mr. Dixon now? All right, so everyone, we're going to go on a, all right, everyone, we're going to go on a brief recess while I take up one matter. And Mr. Del Cuerto, I promise we're going to get your matters solved. And everyone, please continue to confer.
That was. Clever. Clever. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, you want me to put them together?
Oh, I can't hold your writing.
I know, Mom, I'm sorry.
Okay, what is this?
That's 18. This one?
And then Andrew, we're gonna finish your case today. Court reporter will be back in probably 5 minutes.
You didn't make, for the record, I remembered everything correct.
Sure. Yes. Okay, no problem. Sure. And I'll let them know. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. All right, we're going to go back on the record in 2023 CR 0787. Mr. Sanchez, if you can come up. And defense, you said there was something you wanted to make a correction with on the record?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, you may proceed.
Good. So we're two number sixes that I introduced. So I'm just gonna correct that. There's an email on May the 17th.
Well, counsel, let's do this. Ask to withdraw both number sixes
Okay.
and then state, are you going to have any objection to that? So with you, would you like to withdraw both items labeled as defense number 6?
Yes, but I want them to be part of the
Yeah.
record.
Yeah, I know.
Judge, that's fine.
Yes. Okay. So it'll make it easier for her. So defense counsel, you're withdrawing both items labeled as defense exhibit number 6?
Yes, Judge.
All right. And that's granted without objection. And then if you want to relabel them or offer one as 6 and one as whatever number you want,
Sure, Judge.
probably 6 and 6A.
Yes, Judge.
Mhm.
On May the 17th, 2023 at 2:50 PM, the email entitled John Sanchez Discovery Follow-Up, I would like to label that as 6. And then the one labeled Thursday, May 25th, 2023 at 8:53 AM, labeled John Sanchez Discovery Request, I would like to label that as 6A.
All right.
And I've tendered both to the state, and I'd like to tender it to the court, and handing it to the court.
All right. State, there are no objections to the defense's exhibits.
No, Judge.
All right. Then those will be admitted for purposes of this hearing.
And then I mislabeled the police report that the judge read. This is the police report that had the code to get into the Mr. Sanchez's cell phone. I labeled it defendant's exhibit number 18 when I should have labeled it defendant's exhibit number 19.
All right. Are you with? So you already have an 18 entered? All right. So you're now offering defendant's exhibit number 19?
Yes, Judge.
Any objection for purposes of this hearing?
No, Judge.
All right. Defendant's 19 is admitted.
And then, Judge, I would also like you to know.
And off the record for a moment, Deputy Mejia, on Mr. Dixon, we'll need him here tomorrow morning at 8 AM so that the doctor can see him. All right, and we're back on the record.
That on defense exhibit number 16, Judge, if you will note. On 7/7 of 2022, we submitted our notice of defendant's assertions for a speedy trial. And at this time, I'd like to introduce exhibit 1 through exhibit 19 for the record.
No objection.
All right, those exhibits then are admitted without objection.
So, Judge, according to Ms. Ochoa, That's what I refer to it to. I apologize.
Mhm.
There is some discovery out of the litany of discovery that we've requested. I'm sure we will be back here again.
Okay. And we are. So, Ms. Ochoa, you're saying that you anticipate what's being uploaded should be uploaded by today or tomorrow?
Yes, Judge, that's what I anticipate. I will check it, and if it is not, I will call the defense counsel, let him know, and I will call the detective as well, and when inquire as to why it still hasn't come up. If I need to go over there with a hard drive and copy everything, I will go over with a hard drive and copy it.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back on November 27th. Are you available?
I've got a doctor's appointment in the morning, but in the afternoon I can be available.
All right. Would you like another day? Because we can do 27th, Lance, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th.
28th is fine, Judge.
All right. Are we able to put this on the 28th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we'll be back here on the 28th at 9 a.m. And specifically, for the record, what is outstanding?
Of note, Judge, it appears to be a video of an interview with Nicholas Ojeda done by Detective Jennifer Cardenas from 2 angles, so 2 files, both at 55 minutes and 48 seconds. The photos I'm showing on the Axon sheet that Detective Cardenas provided to me are uploaded. I did check. The 911 call provided is uploaded. I did check that as well.
Right.
There is 1 body worn camera of Officer Joshua Dennis that is uploaded, and 2 additional that are outstanding. 2 additional outstanding body worn camera videos from Officer Joshua Davis.
All right. And defense, do you have, I know it's hard to say what you don't have, but do you have any knowledge of anything that should be in your possession that is not?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's read that into the record.
I'm reading from page 4 of the previous transcript. All statements by any parties, including statements made by the victim to juvenile prosecutors, police departments, or anyone else, and video interviews of Nicholas Ojeda, of which we will have a few. Any and all investigations, case materials on Nicholas Ojeda.
Oh, just slow down a little bit.
Including probation records, names, and addresses of witnesses, lay and expert. We also ask for all documents, manuals, or other tangible things the state or any witness intend to introduce or refer to in their testimony. Nurse's notes from the child safe and sane examination of Vivian Ramirez, notes of Charles Speedley, LPC mental health evaluator from the jail, all medical records from all visits relating to the case at University and Crystal Santa Rosa, reports, body cams, dash cams from the camera, J. Denise's report, dash cams and body worn cameras, Guadalupe Calunga's report, dash cam and body worn cameras, Juan Hernandez's report, dash cam, Jesus Sotero's body cam report and dash cam, Jesus Hinojosas dash cam and report, Jennifer Cardenas's body worn camera and dash cam, Jason Reno's report, dash cam and body worn camera, Darius Wilson Wayne's report, dash cam and body worn camera, D. Myers report, dash cam and body worn camera. The IDR, the incident detail report, appears to be incomplete from what we've received. And then again, the most important thing, which I'm sure is on its way, is the phone back.
All right. So if you can provide a copy of what you're missing to the state, and state, you're telling the court that you'll have that by November 28th?
Judge, it's my understanding in talking to the detective yesterday that some of these items are not in existence. So
All right.
for example, the body worn camera of Detective Cardenas and her dash cam, she did not have body worn camera or dash.
All right. So what is not in existence, defense, if you think it's in existence or should be in existence, then witnesses will need to be subpoenaed to be here to inform the court that it's not in existence and why it's not in existence. So that's what's going to happen on November 28th. And also on November 28th, I will give you all a jury trial date. And your jury trial date will be your jury trial date and your plea deadline date. All right, any other questions?
Judge, there is a child safe video. We have an expert from Austin. He has been able to, with other jurisdictions, to view child safe videos at the DA's office for Travis County. So we're asking that if I provide a motion that order be signed, or in the alternative, I guess he could bill the court 4 hours of his time to drive down here and watch the child safe video and drive back up to Austin.
All right, y'all can confer on how you want to have that done. I'm of the mindset, and this is just me, I understand what the law is, I understand what the rule is, but I've always had issue with the fact that a defense attorney can't look at the child safe video. What is, the powers that be, and I know the powers that be are not the DA's office, think they're going to do with the child safe video other than review it with their client and review it with their expert. But the law is the law and I will follow it. So if you all want to confer on that, you can. If there's an issue where that can't be done, just let the court know.
Sure, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else?
No,
Nothing from the state judge.
nothing from the defense, Judge. Thank you for your patience.
All right. You're welcome. Lance. Oh, and this is my job. So Lance, if you can recall this case for November 28th. And it's for them to make sure that they have all the discovery turned over. And then what we'll do is on November 28th, I will give you your jury trial date along with your plea deadline date, which will be the same date as the jury trial date.
Judge, we need the complainant's address so that she may be subpoenaed, so we know who she spoke with, so we can get those people to give us either reports or notes where she makes statements.
Well, I mean, that's interesting, subpoenaing the complaining witness, because then we're doing depositions.
We're not, Judge. I just need to know who she spoke with. I mean, there's a case out of Dallas called Dumas.
Oh, just a second. State, find out who she spoke to
Yeah, we'll find out who she spoke with.
and give the information to the defense, who she spoke to.
Sure, Judge, I don't have a problem.
And just to be clear, Judge, if she makes statements to the prosecutor, like in the juvenile case, and they are put into writing, the courts have ruled that those statements are discoverable and not part of work product.
All right, so here's the thing. I don't believe in crossing bridges till they're built. So state, find out everybody she talk to whatever prosecutors on juvenile to find out who she talked to and get the information to the defense of everybody that she's talked to.
Yes,
And
Judge.
whether or not certain things are discoverable, we will cross that bridge when we find out who she's talked to.
Yes, Judge.
Because I can't answer, oh, this is work product. Oh, it's not, until I know who they're saying she's talked to. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who's here on Joel Singleton?
Present, yeah.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Singleton, I thought.
Well, there's no L in here.
Yes. Singleton.
Singleton? Oh, we're missing an L. All right, Mr. Singleton, today is your plea deadline date.
Your Honor, we discussed with the state a counter offer. They're considering it, but since they're in trial right now, they've been rather busy. We had filed for a investigator, and there's some forensic discovery, I believe, that we're still waiting on. So we would ask at this time, and I've already talked to Mr. Singleton about it, is a one reset to allow us to possibly confer with the state and maybe come up with a plea, final plea offer, and get all the discovery so that he and I can discuss this matter, Your Honor.
All right, what's the discovery?
Tell me if I'm wrong, you talking about shell casing?
The shell casing,
Judge, in this particular case, there was some other forensic evidence that was brought forward, but it's already been tested and supplied to both sides. However, I don't know if it's been sent out or not, with the shell casing, because the gun was found.
Okay.
Same day, so I don't know if that's been sent off yet or not, we just didn't have an opportunity to get a response from the lab. And if it hasn't been sent off, we want to send it off. It's just forensic on a gun, so it should be rather quick, it's not like DNA.
Okay.
So I think we could probably get it done we could expedite it hopefully.
and I think we can start this, like I said, we're working on trying to get a firm plea offer, Your Honor.
All right, Lance, can you recall this back for 1 month and put it in December? And it says Joel Singleton, but I guess that's a misspelling. It should be Singleton. All right, we'll bring you back on December 14th. If your attorney wants you back sooner than that, he can request it and we'll see you sooner than that.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Be excused.
Yes. That's done. Yes.
One real quick question. We just made a video on a family violence case. Is it?
No. Yeah, go ahead and get it done. Yeah. Who's here on Christopher Robles?
Hey.
All right, on this one. It appears there is a motion to revoke. And he has 2 new cases.
Yes, Your Honor, we, so last time we were here, we had some outstanding discovery. I think, but we're not sure that we have given everything over to defense. There is a document, it looked like an SB 111 form that is checked off, you know, we've given over body cam for this officer, body cam for this officer. On one of the officers, it doesn't indicate that they handed over any Coban. So I don't believe that there's Coban outstanding, but I emailed earlier today to BCSO to make sure that they've given us everything. And we are, I think, still talking about maybe some sort of plea that'll take all the cases into account, because there's the MTR and the new cases judge. So we would ask, I think both sides would like a little bit more time so I can confirm there is no Coban that BCSO has that we don't have, so I can give that to the defense. And then we're still talking a little bit about what an appropriate plea might be that would be a global resolution, Judge.
All right, Lance, on this case, can you set the motion to revoke for a contested hearing in December? I don't know if you want to do, I know the 18th is not really our day, but I don't know if you want to do it on the 18th or 19th.
Either way, Judge, one's open.
All right, 18th.
I'm comfortable with it. Thank you, Judge.
All right, December 8th will be contested hearing and we'll set it at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
The defendant's not out here. It's gonna be referred to community court.
Oh, okay. There are a lot of new courts.
Or what it is.
I don't either. All right. Amadian Smith.
Yeah.
They do have him in the back though, right?
I think they have him downstairs. I think he may have. Right. Mental health issues. And they're not bringing us-
Ah, okay. So,
So we have a resolution to our Mr. Smith's
situation?
I've been in contact with the folks with community court, so this defendant is homeless and has some mental health issues.
Mhm.
So I've talked to the community court folks about maybe getting him into community court. That requires some work on the defendant's part, so we need to, Mr. Wolf needs to talk to the defendant to figure out whether he's willing to do that.
I have the application.
The
Okay.
community court folks asked me to ask for a 1 week reset so that, assuming that he wants to participate, they need to get these forms filled out and then send them in today.
Okay.
And then a week from now, we should know kind of where we're at, if he's gonna be accepted or not. And if he's not gonna be accepted, I think we talk about maybe some other options, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Lance, so can we recall this for the last week in November?
If he is accepted.
Hmm?
If he is accepted, will we need to return?
Well, once he's officially accepted, he'll be in the community court. He won't be here.
That's,
But if he is accepted, the date I'm giving you, y'all still need to be here on this date.
will he?
Hmm?
Will he need to be here if he's in that?
Yes.
program?
He's gonna be in custody, so yeah, they're gonna bring him over. All right, so we'll come back on November 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Lance, who do we have left? I know in Caldwell, we need an attorney.
Public defender on that one.
Okay, thank you. And have they already talked to her?
I don't know. I sent her with the recent.
Okay, all right, what date is it being recalled for?
Number 11.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Let me just write that in here. And then did we take care of Andrew Arnett?
I talked with Mr. Baker. He had an issue with his son this afternoon.
Okay.
I reset him for December 11th.
All right, could I see the file on that one so I can write in there?
And then also expressed interest in hiring.
Okay. And Carry On Pantoja with David Garcia.
He left Mr. Garcia left the courthouse. So I'm recalling him on Thursday.
All right, thank you. Could I see that file, please? And then Singleton, Robles. All right, Larry Nunez.
Deadline of December 14th.
Okay. Oh, I already filed that. Okay, I already signed that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then Heather Martinez.
See Heather Martinez.
All right, could I see the file on Heather Martinez?
Yes.
Deputies, could you make an announcement for Heather Martinez in the hallway? And could I see a prosecutor, please? Hi. All right, Heather Martinez. And can you look to see if that's a PR bond or surety? It's 2023-8784.
It is a surety bond with AA Best.
All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 8784 State of Texas versus Heather Martinez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. and is now 2:47 p.m. The defendant has not appeared in the courtroom. Deputy, did you make an announcement for Heather Martinez?
Yes, I did, Judge. Empty hallway and an echo, negative contact.
Okay. All right, state.
Your Honor, we're asking for a bond forfeiture.
All right, that will be granted and she'll be remanded without bond. If she makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, and then we completed Jasmine Hutt, correct or no? I think we did. Okay, and then Robert Lopez.
Robert Lopez is actually incompetent.
All right, thank you. And could I see the file on that so I can make sure to write that in there? And then Tanya Ortega.
Here Thursday, have not heard from or seen Mr. Salvador.
All right, we'll bring it Thursday, and if he doesn't appear, she'll need a new attorney. And Lance, on Mr. Robert Lopez, if we can do a phantom setting on that so we won't lose him, if you could put it sometime in late January. What date do you suggest?
When he's gonna go to the state hospital.
So what are you thinking? March? All right, what date in March you want to say?
Right in the middle of spring break.
And just a phantom date so we won't lose track of him.
March 7th.
All right. Oh, that's 2024. Right. And if I can see the file on Ortega. Thank you. That's that one. And where is Jorge Canales for?
I don't know, Judge. I was gonna put that one on for Thursday.
All right.
I don't know if he didn't receive the notice.
Oh, no, he did because he was actually here for him. All right. And Christopher Scott Jones. Who is his attorney? All right. Okay. Hi. Are you guys ready
Yes, Judge.
on Christopher Scott Jones?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Jones, come on down. All right. Have you all received all the discovery?
I believe so, Judge.
Has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How old are you?
44.
All right. Lance, put this for a plea deadline date, the last week of November.
28.
All right, we're going to come back on November 28th. At that time, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. If you choose not to accept the state's offer, the court will only consider a plea that's open to the court or either with good cause. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, do we have any other files left?
This is all I have.
All righty. So you said on Martinez, Lance, you're going to recall that for Thursday? Kent Dakota. I know I'm mispronouncing his name completely. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then we have Alvin Mendoza. I don't remember seeing that on the sheet. Do you see that I don't see that anywhere on the docket. This is,
So Judge, that was a PSI, it didn't make the doctor's appearance.
all right,
You just have it for December 5th. I think that they were trying to complete the PSI report.
okay. All right, we will call it back on that date. Although I do have the PSI report, what are they completing?
I think they didn't think that they had it in, but, well, they didn't have it this morning, but it will be in by this afternoon.
Okay,
With the notes set.
so there's no way to put it sooner than the 5th.
I can.
All right, yeah, let's put it for, are we able to recall it for tomorrow? Or can we put it on Thursday?
Yes. I don't remember who the attorney was on it.
All right, so we'll be back for that on Thursday. And then we have Joe Pettis.
So I think we appointed a public defender for that one.
Okay, so when are you recalling it back?
December 7th.
All right, thank you. And then the next one we have is Juan Carlos Soto Victorino. And on this one, Lance, I think there's a group with this case.
A case that are key cases.
Yeah.
I did not see Mr. Bernardi today on that.
All right, then, you want to put it for Thursday as well? All right. All right. And anything else, Mr. Wolf, who are you here for? Okay.
Which I think they sent him back.
Oh, they sent him back to the jail because they were having issues. Yes.
Okay,
So, I mean, you can see him at the jail to get him to review the paperwork.
I'll do it. I'll make it.
Okay, thank you.
We just need that paperwork because we have that reset, right? So those folks can't look at it when they get it.
All right, and I think that's it. We'll be back tomorrow.
This is the juror, Ms. McNeil, and that is the person that she was.
All right, I will call them right now. And we'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 to